Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am really excited for this video because I'm going to be reviewing the first episode of The Bachelor, the premiere with Peter Weber. Now I am really excited for this because I love The Bachelor, like you know in my last video. And so yeah, I took some notes and I'm just gonna say all my thoughts on the episode, the premiere and stuff, and yeah, let's get started. So first things first, I just want to give a quick mention, a quick shout out to Peter. I just want to say, because in the beginning he was wearing he was walking through the airport and he was wearing his uniform. He looks good in his uniform, like he looks sexy in his uniform. He looks good in his uniform. And he had that strut, his walk, like he's his best friend wearing his uniform. Like when he's wearing that uniform, like you can tell he feels so good when he's wearing that uniform. Like he feels like a boss. And then when everybody was asking him in the airport to take pictures with him, I see you, Peter. I see you. You loving this. You know you loving this. So okay. So first, I just want to say the girls that really stood out to me. They just really stood out in the episode. So Hannah Ann, I love Hannah Ann. She's so gorgeous and she's a model, which I think that's cool. And yeah, so she's really pretty. And we're gonna get down more to her, in a second. But for right now, I just want to say she stands out to me. I feel like she's gonna make it far and stuff. And then we also got Tammy. Then we see Tammy. She's a weightlifter. I think she does that like in her spare time or something. Not weightlifter. Like something box or a wrestler. I think she's a wrestler. I think, yeah. And she's a house flipper. I was impressed when I saw her, doing all her weightlifting and her, wrestling stuff. So yeah, like I was really impressed. I was like, yes, you go girl. Yes, I love seeing that. I love seeing her doing that. Just yeah. She gives me like the aggressive type, but like the good aggressive. And she also gives me like type of girl, it's like the girl that you love, but like you also fear. Like you fear her at the same time. That's what she gives me. So, but yeah, great vibes, great vibes. Victoria P. Oh my god, I love Victoria P, the blonde girl. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of blondes, but yeah, she's blonde. Okay, so yeah, I love Victoria P. I feel like she's so cute. Oh yeah, her background story is really sad, and like I think I'm really impressed by her background story. You can tell she's gone through a lot, and that tells a lot about her character and how she's had to overcome it, and being now having grown up to being such the strong person that she is today. Like very impressive, very inspiring. I like her. I also like how cute she is. She's so cute, and she was sexy too. Like she was saying things, and I'm gonna get more onto it the more I keep going. But like she's just so cute. And what else I like about her? I can tell that she's in this for real. Like like let's be real. A lot of these people are here for, let's be real, for social media, followers, media attention, fame, and all that stuff. But I feel like I genuinely believe that some people do come here like actually, wanting to find love. Like I mean, you saw this person from the last season, and of course, like like so many of them, he fine, he seems like a great guy. So it's like I think it's very probable that a girl will like, you're gonna develop a crush on these guys. Like duh, you are. And then it's like if they become the Bachelor or whatever, like like let's just see what this happens. Like he's a great guy, I'm a great girl, like let's do this. So, and I feel like she's one of those girls. I feel like she really is in here for this. She really is here to find love, and I can tell she's really ready for this. Like what I noticed about this is that a lot of these girls are 23, 24, 22, I think some of them. And I'm like, why go here in a show where at the end it's an engagement? Like, what? y'all 22, 23, 24. Like, you. Okay. Okay, let's be clear. I understand that in some parts in this country, it's normal for girls to get married at a young age. It's legal. I mean, they're in their 20s. It's not illegal for them to get married. So it's like, of course, like if they want to get married young, a lot of girls get young, get married young, and it's fine. But it's like, I mean, it's still just like, we're in a different times now. This isn't like the 60s or 80s. This isn't like the old times. This is a new times, a new generation. Women ain't about getting married so early. Like, when y'all girls at 22, 23, 24, what you gotta be about is getting your coins, getting your career, and when it comes to personal life, yes, have a flame, have a boyfriend, whatever, have your boyfriend on side, but no marriage, you know what I'm saying? Your family, your friends, your besties, like, no marriage. I don't get it. It's like, you gotta be focused on your career, getting your coins, like, so it's like, I don't know, maybe they are here to get married. Like, honestly, at the same time, though, you can come out of the show, even at the end of engagement, but, like, still not get married straight away. Like, you'll notice that with a lot of these couples, it's like they will get engaged, but then it's not, like, they take a long time. It's not like engagement where we're definitely engaged, like, we're starting the wedding plans. It's like the engaged where you get engaged, but, like, you're still not making wedding plans. Like, we're engaged, but, like, no wedding plans are being made. Still not happening. So it's like an informal engagement. It's not like a for real engagement. Like, some couples, that's how it is. But for a lot of these couples that I've seen, it's not like they get right away to making wedding plans. Like, they just, they take their time. So it's like, they could just come out of this, but, like, engaged, but, like, we're still, like, not getting married soon, though. So I guess it is fine if they are on the show, but, like, yeah, I don't know. A lot of these young girls, I'm pretty sure that's how they do it. Like, if they make it at the end of this and get engaged, they're just like, we're engaged, but we're gonna wait, right? I think that's how they're coming into this. Yeah, because other than that, I'm like, y'all really finna get married? Like, I know that there are some young girls that are definitely wanting to get married at an early age, like, whatever, but, like, for a lot of y'all, I'm just like, just a little bit suspicious, a little, just suspicious. What's another word for suspicious? Suspicious. Yeah, I'm just a little, I don't know. I'm just a little suspicious. Like, I don't know. Like, y'all really here to get married? Like, out of 22, 23, 24? Were you trying to get your coin? Trying to get your career? Your education? Well, at this point, you're done with it. Well, it depends if you're getting a master's degree. But, you know what I mean? Like, really? But yeah, I can tell that she's really ready for this. She's also 27, At a 27, you still don't have to get married, you're still young and fresh, still popping, you probably still getting your career, still getting your coins, still not a bad man's. And that's fine, right? But at 27, I could believe that you're ready to get married. Like, I could believe that, So yeah, I really get that vibe from her. I really feel like she's ready to get married. Like, she got emotional in her, like, in her first interview, like, me, Victoria, she got emotional, she cried and stuff, like, at the end, like, she said something like she's been waiting for this for so long and stuff, like, she's so happy and whatever. Like, I could just tell. And then when she first meets him, and she gets out of the limo, she's just like, I could just tell that she really wants it. She's really ready to find a man. She really wants a husband, maybe start a family. Like, I feel that for her. I really get that vibe from her. So I like her. So, yeah, I'll go back to the cute and sexy the more we keep going in the episode. Who else? Kelly. Oh, yeah, Kelly. The lawyer, the one who he met before starting the show, like, as a sign, it's just like, whatever. Yeah. So she meets him in she was coming from one of her best friend's weddings. He was coming from a high school reunion, and they just meet by chance. And she sees that as a sign, because she was contemplating going on the show or not, and she sees that as a sign to come on the show. And that's what happens. Peter gets excited to see her, of course. And we're just gonna get back to talking about that the more we keep going. Let's just keep going on with the girls who stood out to me. Let's keep going. Madison. Oh my god, yes, I love Madison. Yeah, I love her too. I love her vibe. You know, the sporty chick. Love a good sporty chick vibe. So yeah, she plays basketball. Yeah, she plays basketball and all that stuff. You know, she's really close to her dad, which is really cute. Yeah, I like her. I like her vibe. Yeah. And oh, another thing, she reminds me of Alexandra Daddario. I kept looking at her, and I was like, who does she remind me of? Yeah, I was just like looking at her face, and it's like, who does she remind me of? And then I just thought, Alexandra Daddario. Now, there's a chance that she probably also reminds me of somebody else, but I just can't think about it. But for right now, she just reminds me of Alexandra Daddario. Like, for real, for real. Tell me if you agree, because I see a resemblance. Like, well, Madison is a little more dark skin, you know, like all skin. She's a little more tan, but it could also be a fake tan, you know. I don't know. Like, I don't know what she do. I don't know if it's a natural skin tone or if it's tan, but you know, I don't know. But yeah, she just has a lot more tan. Still looks a lot like Alexandra Daddario. Oh, and also somebody else who reminds me of celebrity, Hannah Ann. I was looking at her and I was like, who does she remind me of? Again, I was like, who does this girl remind me of? And then at first I was thinking of Sarah Hyland, but then I was like, I don't think that's exactly it. There's another person. And then I got it. Danielle Campbell. She reminds me of Danielle Campbell. You know, she was in the Disney movie Starstruck. Then she was in the originals, like, what's her name there? Something with a D. Starts with a D. Danielle. That's a real name. Danica. No, I can't remember. So, yeah, she reminds me of her. Tell me if you agree with that. I see it. And then, oh, Marissa. I liked Marissa. I think she was cute. Yeah, she's cute. And she won Miss USA, Miss Montana and stuff. And I liked her background story, you know. She said she developed a habit for people like didn't like her body or whatever. And so she stopped wanting to eat, that she let pageants go, and then she gained weight, and then she lost it, and now she's like, you know, this empowering bitch and stuff. So yeah, she's cool and stuff. There was a funny moment though, like this is a moment so you can tell like some of these girls are not that comfortable, not that easy in the camera, like they're not comfortable. There was a moment, you know, like, yeah, like in the meet me interviews, and they see them in their jobs. I just find it so awkward. They're literally just walking there, like with a camera filming them, like trying to look all, you know, all cute or, you know, sexy, or just, you know, deep and profound, and like thinkers, and they're thinking about things, and they're thinking about life. You see so many up close shots of them, and they're just like thinking about things, like thinking about something, like, or like, oh, look at the weather, or I'm so deep, I'm thinking about finding love, I'm thinking about what this spiritual entails. I'm just, you know what I mean? Like, you see it, and then it's like when them at their jobs and whatever, and they're trying to look like, yes, I'm a boss bitch, look at me in my job, I'm doing things, I'm getting my coins, look at me in my work, in my career, yes, get this shot of me. And so then Marissa, when she's like attending a client is like calling her, like telling her that she's ready to, you know, ready for some changes in her body or whatever, and she's, you know, she's like asking her questions, so like, what are you here for, and like stuff, and, you know, she says that and whatever, and she, the whole time, she just has like this smile, like, like they're just so funny to me. It's like I, like it's normal for you to smile and just be like, you know, because like duh, like of course you're gonna smile. But it was weird in like she just kept smiling like that the whole time. And I don't know, I just found it weird. Like if somebody just like like her smile was just like frozen, like she like I don't know, it just found weird to me. Like if somebody would just like smile like direct like that to me, like a frozen smile, like no changing of their facial expression, I would just be like so it's like I think that's just because she doesn't feel uncomfortable with a camera, you know. It's like when you're not comfortable in front of a camera, like, you know, you probably do things you don't notice, and I feel like she just felt the need to stay frozen in that smile, you know, like how you see like a gag on a comedy TV show where like the characters were like there's like a TV show or like the news filming them and they just stay smiling like that the whole time, like, but like nervously, you just like and just laughing, like that's what that was giving me. And it was just so funny, but so cute at the same time. So yeah. And then Alea. Yeah, Alea is the first one that he meets. She's the first one to step out of the limo. I loved Alea. I think she's so pretty. My mom liked her too. I watched this with my mom because I basically forced her to. I forced her to. She didn't want to, but I forced her. Yeah. My mom liked her. I liked her. I think she's so pretty. She's stunning. It's like you see her first and you're just like, oh, yes. Oh, I see. And yeah. So, and I also like the letter with her grandma and stuff. That was really cute. Yeah. And sweet. And yeah. And oh yeah, Jasmine. I also like Jasmine. She's an Asian girl. Like she was the one that was speaking to him in Chinese. I like that. That impressed me. I was just like, ooh, Asian language. Oh wait, did I just say she's? Wait, I actually don't know if she's Chinese. I said she speaks Chinese. Oh yeah, okay, my bad, my bad. Like I don't know what language. I don't know what country she's from. I don't know what family countries from. I don't know where her origins are. I don't know what language she was speaking. I just, you know, I just said Chinese. I'm sorry. Whatever language, whatever Asian language that was, I was intrigued. I was just like, oh yes, Asian language. And she's also really pretty. She looked really good in the first night. Her makeup looked bomb. Her dress looked bomb. Her hair looked bomb. Yes, beautiful Asian, long black hair. Yes, I see you, girl. And Victoria F. Last girl on the list, Victoria F. Oh, I love Victoria F. She's really quirky, really awkward. You guys know she's gonna be like the quirky, awkward, like relatable girl of the show. She gives me like John Paul Jones vibes. I don't think I don't know. I'm not sure if she can like match the greatness that was John Paul Jones, but I do see her being like the John Paul Jones of this season, though. You know what I mean? Like that type, like the relatable, awkward, weird, you know, funny one. Yeah. She just had a lot of bits for her, just like really cute, really funny, really weird, you know, very relatable, you know. So it's like I like her vibe. Oh, and she's really pretty. I like her eyes. Do you know she has like such these big eyes? They're so pretty, so cute. Like they're like reindeer eyes, like, you know, like those big reindeer eyes. Like she has like a small face, but like these big eyes, like a reindeer. Like, you know, it's like a reindeer or a gazelle. You know, it's really cute. Wait, did I just say a reindeer? I said a reindeer, like Santa Claus. I mean a regular deer, you know, non-fictional. A regular deer, that's no, the animal, that's real, not fiction. Without the antlers. Okay. So yeah, she reminds me of a deer or a gazelle with her eyes, which I think is really pretty. Also, want to know fact, she gives me like, she can tell like that's kind of her vibe. Like she's kind of insecure, you know. She kind of like, you know, like gets nervous being around the other girls, and you can tell she feels a little insecure, you know, like awkward, you know, like with compared to them, you know, insecure. But like, girl, you have nothing to be insecure about. Like she is mad cute, mad pretty. Like, what do you have to feel insecure about, girl? Like, you are fine too, just like them. You're pretty, just like them. Like, yes, girl. with those beautiful eyes. Like, come on, stop it, okay? Trust me, you is that bad. Now, okay, so yeah. Now let's get on into it. Let's get on to the girls that was kind of like, I was just kind of like, that, I don't know, there was just something, let's get into the shade. Let's get into the shade. So, Eunice, the girl, she came with the angel wings. First of all, I wasn't really feeling the wings. I don't know. They looked, I don't know, they look like of low quality. They could have been better quality, She looked like she got them from Party City. Like, she got those wings from Party City. I mean, that's what they look like. I think it could have been better. They looked a little tacky. I think it could have been better quality. But whatever, girl. I understand, like, you gotta, just, especially when you don't have that much coin, you just gotta, get what you can get, so it's like, okay, fine, girl, whatever, okay, I excuse you. But like, what I can't excuse, it's like, why did she come with this like Marshalls / Ross dress? Like, now don't get me wrong, I love a good, those are my stores, okay, I get it, girl. Ross, those stores and whatnot, Walmart, Marshalls, all that stuff, all that good stuff, Target, like, those are our stores, right? Lower middle class, those are our stores, right? Lower middle class, yeah. But it's like, they felt like there was the bad section of the, like, there's, with all these, these stores, it's like, there's the section where it's just like, yes, okay, I'm looking for, and then there's that one, then there's like the bad section where you're just like, why is this even here? You know what I mean? So like that's what that dress gave me. Like, I don't know. Like, if you are coming, I just see it like, if you are coming to the Bachelor, national TV, to meet the man of your dreams, like your maybe soon to be husband, it's like, bitch, I'm coming with a banger, okay? I'm coming with a banger. Like, I ain't playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing games, okay? I am coming to slay. I'm coming in here like a bad bitch, like a queen. Like, do not F with me. Like, I am coming, okay? Like, to slay. I'm coming to slay. Okay, no joke. No joke. So I'm coming, I'm coming in with a banger. You gotta come in with a banging dress, like with the walk, like, So it's like, how are you finna come here with that dress? Like, what? No, girl, no, girl. We don't do that here, okay? You mean your maybe soon to be husband. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? This ain't no time to be playing games, okay, girl? That's good for a baby shower. A baby shower, whatever. Yeah, baby shower. But coming on national TV on ABC, that rhymes. National TV, ABC, on The Bachelor, meeting your maybe soon to be husband, girl. We're not doing that, girl. We're not doing that. Also, didn't like. I would have. Also, I didn't like. Is like, she should have worn a dress that combined, that matched with her wings. I would have actually excused the wings if she was at least wearing a dress that matched with them. Like, she should have worn like a white dress, and even if it like wasn't a white dress, like just a dress that fit better with the wings. You know what I mean? I feel like that dress didn't really do the wings justice. They didn't match the wings, so it's just like, it looked really off to me, and that's just me. Like, I'm not really like that knowing of the fashion world, or like what's in, what's not, what's acceptable, what's not. But what I can tell just from, being my schmiller self, like, that is not it, okay? It's off, it does not work together, girl. Who let you leaving like this, girl? Do you got friends, girl? Do you got friends, girl? Cause how did they let you come on the show looking like this, girl? Girl, it looked off. It looked really off. Or like, it would have been really good, like, oh, like maybe like a poofy dress, you know, like the wings, and then she's got like this really poofy dress and whatever, you know, maybe some sparkles. I don't know. I feel like that would have looked very angel. Like I would have, you see, that would have looked bomb. That would have straight up looked so bomb. Whatever. Oh, Peyton. Peyton is another one who had a, you know, bad section of the department store dress too. Like but the red dress, like, that one did not look good either. Like you should have stepped it up more too. Yeah, for sure. Payne's a blonde chick, the one that, yeah, red dress, Payne, the one. Oh yeah, what also annoyed me? She was, oh yeah, she also did something that annoyed me. She was doing like something like 4 times, and she just kept repeating that. Even when she was inside the house with the girls, she was just like 4 times. It's, yeah, okay, yeah, 4 times. Like, okay, it's not impossible. It takes a little bit of exertion, but it's not impossible. Okay, like, okay, it's not something for you to keep repeating like 4 times. Like, okay, we get it. Okay, he did it 4 times. Oh, then Cheyenne. Okay, we're gonna get into her later, but I have some shade that needs to be thrown at her. No offense, girl. I just gotta tell it like it is. Okay. But yeah. Oh yeah. Also, thing I want to talk about is a lot of disses were thrown at Hannah, which I thought was totally unfair. Like, a lot of girls were like saying like, one girl was just straight up like, not like Hannah. I don't make bad decisions. Like, throwing straight up shade. Like, I don't make bad decisions. Like, or like, not all. Don't worry. Like, not all Alabama girls make bad decisions. I'm not sure which one it was, but like, yeah, one of them girls throw like straight up shade. Which I was just like, really? Yeah, just a lot of stuff like, you know, stuff like Hannah, like, she made a mistake and stuff. Like, yeah, you know, just straight up Hannah does, which was not okay with me. It's like, okay, yeah, she made mistakes, and it makes me sad that Hannah is now being known for this, for making bad decisions. Because, well, I mean, she kept he who shall not be named, the blonde dude, the villain. You know what I'm talking about, the villain of the season. His name starts with L. You know, yeah, with a P, not an S, a P. Yeah, he who shall not be named. She let him stick around for so long, unfortunately, and then she chooses, at the very end, she chooses again he who shall not be named over Tyler. And it's like, you know, Tyler C, you know, it's like, so it's like, it's unfortunate that now, because of all those not so great choices, like, now she's being known for being this girl who makes bad decisions and stuff, which makes me really sad. Like, come on, like, she's young, you know, we all make mistakes. We're all still, you know, I thought you can still be so immature, you know, still not, you know, like, you know, you make mistakes, you F up, like, you know, and she was just starting to become, you know, herself, and being a confident, independent woman, you know, and finally, you know, taking charge of herself, you know, and owning herself, and owning her weirdness, and owning her awkwardness, and being this, and being a queen, you know. So it's like, of course, like, and now struggling with all of this, now having this whole show, you know, the face of the show, like, it's very difficult. It is very difficult, and just this being the face of the show, like, must have so much anxiety inducing. Like, so it's like, I don't think, like, we all make bad decisions at certain points in our lives. We all make mistakes. Like, why are we shading at a girl for, you know, making her mistakes? Like, she probably already felt so bad about them already. Like, do we really have to keep, you know, like, what's the saying? Like, keep pushing at the wound, you know, like, I don't know. But yeah, you know, just like, you know what I mean? It's like, I don't get it. I don't think it's fair. Like, we all make mistakes. Like, let's not judge somebody so much for theirs. Like, that's all I'm saying. And I love Hannah. I love Hannah Beast. And, okay. So, certain points of the night, first night. So, one thing that I noticed that I caught, like, I don't think it was caught by anybody else, but I caught it when Deandra was like watching, I think they were watching Hannah Ann or somebody else, not sure, but Deandra was watching them with these other girls, and they were watching the girl, I'm thinking it was Hannah, I'm sure, with Peter, and she was saying how they were talking about like how they would want to interrupt, you know, like because Hannah Ann was like interrupting a lot, and they were like saying stuff like, I want to be that girl, like mother, well, yeah, what they were saying was like, I I want to interrupt, you know, like, or the blonde girl like next door was like, you should go, you should interrupt and stuff like. And then Deandra, she said something. She said, nah, like, you know, because if I do that, then they're just gonna be like, of course that girl, like, of course that girl. And I noticed that, I catched that, and I noticed, Deandra, were you making a social commentary, like about how black women, you know, are known to be aggressive or all this stuff, and I'm guessing like she just didn't want to be that stereotype, because so that's why she felt like she couldn't interrupt, because it's like, of course it's her, like, of course it'd be that girl, you know, the black girl, like, you know, doing that stuff. So it's like, I feel like, I don't know, I catched that. Like, tell me if you catch that too. Like, I was thinking about that. Like, I felt like she was making like a social commentary, you know, like how, you know, black women are like known stereotypically to be like aggressive, unfortunately, like known to be aggressive and stuff. And so she didn't want to be that. She didn't feel like she could be that. So that's why she didn't feel like she could do that, because like then like everybody like, of course, and she stereotyping. I found that interesting. Tell me if you found that interesting too. I found that interesting. Okay. Oh, Natasha and McKenna, I don't know. Natasha. She was talking to. Peter, and she was saying like, so they were talking, and she was saying something like, you know, like, mysterious girls, reserved girls, like that can be attractive too, like that can be, you know, sexy too, you know, whatever. And Peter acknowledged that. He said that you're very mysterious, and that's very intriguing, and, you know, they were having their conversation, you know, and she was saying, yeah, I can come off with that, but, you know, it takes time. And then McKenna, however the fuck you say her name, she comes here with like a paper airplane, and, you know, interrupts them. And this is what I love about Natasha. She was just like, the answer's no. I was like, yes, girl, that's how you do it. And so she leaves, and then she comes back again with another airplane, and it's, can I just say, she gives me crazy. Like, I feel like every season there's like the crazy chick and then the villain, or the same person, the crazy chick / villain. And she gives me that. I feel like she's gonna be the crazy, but the crazy, probably also villain. I don't know, she gives me that. Like Olivia vibes, you know, Olivia from Ben's season, she gives me that. She just came in, you know, very, you know, annoying, interrupting, even though Natasha already said no. And it probably not a lot of time passed after that. And she just goes and interrupts again, and like, you know, annoyingly. And she, you know, she does something with her teeth. I just noticed that she smiled, and she was just, she just threw the paper airplane again, you know. She just had I don't know. She made like a face and stuff, and she just did like this. She smiled, and it was just like, she like licked her. She like licked her teeth with her tongue or like her lips and stuff like. And I just found that like she just looked so crazy in that moment. I don't know. I just saw that and like I don't know. That just gave me crazy. I don't know. I'm betting on it. I think she's gonna be the crazy slash villain of the season. I don't know. I see it. I see it. And but Natasha, she didn't back down. Okay, she came back and she was just like she threw a bigger airplane, a paper. She put it there and she was just like, "It's for you. Go fly away on it." Oh, yes, Natasha, yes. And then and then she comes back and she's just standing against the wall drinking tea, just like. And okay. Hannah Ann, she was pretty big this first night. She stole Peter like 3 times. And, I mean, I understand. I usually don't condone this, and I do find it annoying and unfair to the other girls. But just because I don't know, I can't dislike Hannah Ann. I love her too much. Like I excused her for it. Like, and I don't think she. And I don't think she didn't. I don't think she did it maliciously. Like she generally she was just straight up like, I ain't here to just sit around talking, just with all these girls, drinking whatever alcohols they be giving these girls. Like I'm here for Peter, and I'm gonna come, and I'm gonna go get my man's, and that's what she did. So, like she generally just did it because she just wants to get so much time with Renee. I understand that. Sometimes you have, like Kelly goes on to say in the future, like sometimes you have to be selfish in this game. Like she's just going after what she wants, and I don't think she did it maliciously. I don't think she was really thinking much about it. Like she was just thinking like solely about Peter, which yes, it can be selfish towards the other girls, but it's just like this is a game at the end of the day. This is a game, and a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Again, I just excuse. I love her too much. I can't dislike her. I can't hate on her. I love her too. So yeah, I like Hannah and stuff. Hannah Ann. And then, then back to talk. Okay, yeah, Cheyenne. This is where she comes in. Cheyenne, Hannah Ann interrupts Cheyenne, and then Cheyenne goes to confront her about it later on. And so Cheyenne starts to confront her, right? And then Hannah Ann is just straight up like, yeah, I want that for you too. I want you to, make that I don't know, like what, I'm not sure what she said, like make that connection with Peter too. Yeah, I want that for you. Yeah. And then like Cheyenne just didn't know what to say after that. She didn't know what to believe her or not. And she just led to a really awkward moment of long staring and fake smiles, and it was just so awkward and cringy. And then like Hannah Ann just very sincerely was just like, go get him, girl, go get him. A very sweet thing to say, very cute, yes. Like girl power, empower her, go get your man, well, still not your man, but go get the man and stuff. And then they say bye to each other, and then Cheyenne just goes to cry in a corner or in a garden with trees, or I don't know. And I'm just like, girl, why you crying? Like I mean, Hannah Ann told you some real stuff. Like, go get him, girl. Like, okay, like he's yours now. Go get him. And I'm just thinking about that. Girl, why are you crying here? And why are you not going to get Peter? It's like, go for it. Like, I don't know. She just gives me like, she just didn't know what. It's like, because she knew what Hannah Ann was saying was right. Like, just go get him. But for some reason, she just, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on with her, but she just couldn't, I guess. She just couldn't. And maybe that frustrated her, and that just let out because she just couldn't bring herself to do it, or I don't know, for some reason. Maybe I don't know, she seems like she's probably, very shy and stuff. I can relate. And so she just started crying or whatever. She just felt bad, and I didn't know what to do, or I don't know, like, just couldn't understand her emotions or whatever. Like, I don't know. But, like, I mean, it is hard. This isn't a hard experience. Like, this is a hard experience. Like, it does not look easy at all. But, like, still, it's just like, why are you crying, girl? Like, my Hannah Ann said was right. Like, just go get him. Go get Peter. Like, this ain't how you play the game. Just crying here. Like, this ain't gonna get you nowhere. Come on. But yeah. And oh yeah, Hannah Ann gets the first impression rose. Which, oh wait, no, wait. First, yeah, Victoria P interrupts Victoria F. So Victoria F, she was talking to Peter, and then the conversation just, like, Victoria P cut her off, and she wasn't able to get a good enough conversation with him. She felt like they had to talk a little bit more, like they said, like, wasn't enough. And so Victoria P interrupts her, and I want to give a queen shout out to Victoria P. I think what she did was so amazing. She interrupts Victoria F. That's not the amazing thing. She interrupts Victoria F, and then Victoria F stands up. She lets them talk, and before she leaves, Victoria P tells her, "You look stunning, by the way. I love that dress." And I just thought that was just so sweet. Like, I love that. Like, yes, empowering females. Yes, like, I don't know. That's sweet, because I've never seen a girl do that before in the show, at least not from what I remember. Like, she cuts the girl off from Peter. Steals Peter away from the girl, and then but like before she leaves, she, like, tells her, like, "You look stunning, by the way," like, gives a compliment. Like, I just thought that was so sweet. And you could just tell how sweet of a person she is. Like, she genuinely, because she said it, she felt bad cutting them off, and being the sweet person that she is, she was just like, like, but like, I'll give you a compliment though, like, I'm complimenting you, you know what I mean, like, but like, I love your dress though, like, say something, like, to ease the situation, like, give the girl a compliment, like, you know what I mean, like, I just thought that was really sweet. So yeah. Oh, and then Victoria F starts crying and stuff. She starts crying, and then Kelly consoles her. Kelly was like the girl that just came up with, like, the whole, hurrah of condoms and stuff. I like her. She leaves. We'll get into it. So yeah, I like that. I like how she went to console. I thought that was sweet, but yeah, I don't think it was, like, reason for Victoria to be crying though. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's gonna be okay, girl. Like, okay, just get yourself together. Okay, come on, let's do this. Come on. And so yeah, Hannah Ann gets the first impression rose. I was thinking it either had to be between Hannah Ann or Alea. It could have been Kelly too. Like, one of those three. I was thinking it could be. And so he chooses Hannah Ann, which is great. I think I kind of wanted it to be Alea. I think I like Alea more. I think I wanted the first impression rose to go for her, but I love Hannah Ann too, so I'm happy that she got it as well, so it's fine. So yeah, the girls who leave are two girls that I didn't like that left. I didn't like Marissa left. Because I liked her background story and stuff, and I just don't understand the editing. Like, they edit things that make you think, like, this girl is gonna make it further. Like, she's not gonna not the first night, at least. She's not gonna leave the first night. So it's like, it's weird that they put these meet me interviews in the beginning, and we see these girls, and like you kind of think like, well, these girls are like gonna make it past the night ride. So it's like very confusing because the editing made me believe that she was gonna make it further, but she didn't. Unfortunately, felt bad for her. I think you could tell she felt confident. Like she was like, okay, like I gotta make passes, right? Like come on. But yeah, unfortunately, and then Kelly also leaves. Yeah, I didn't like that Kelly left either. Because I liked how she was consoling Victoria F. I thought that was really sweet, and so I just could tell like I just like her. I like her vibe. She seems really bubbly. Like I like her, like has a really big sense of humor. Just really cute, really fun, lively, and it showed how queen of she is when she went to console Victoria, which I thought was really sweet. So it's like, yeah, I didn't like her either. Like I would have liked to get to know her more of her personality. Like she intrigued me. But yeah, too bad, so sad. So yeah, now from this is a 3 hour premiere. Man, was this episode long. So now we get on to like the good stuff, the dates. So the first group date, Peter comes in a helicopter or plane or whatever, and he takes the girls on a date, and it's like this type of learn how to be a pilot, or I don't know, like this type of course, different activities that they do to challenge if they can be, Peter's co-pilot, like, in the sky and in his personal life, whatever. And so yeah, they do that. And okay, yeah, Victoria gets sick. Victoria P, she gets sick, and this is what I was thinking about. Oh yeah, also in the first night, I noticed how she's like really cute and really sexy. Like, so she bites her lips a lot. She was like biting her lips. Like I could tell, like, yes, girl, flirt, 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 flirt. She was like biting her lips, the way she was staring at him. Like, yes, like, really focused in his eyes, really dreamy. She was like biting her lips and stuff. Like you could tell, like she knows how to flirt. She knows how to flirt, and this is where I get like she's like cute, but she's also like sexy. I could tell she knows how to flirt and whatever. The girl, like, I see you, girl. And so yeah, she said something that was really cute. She said like, I've never thrown up. Oh, and also in the first night, she also said, I've never gotten flowers from a boy. This would be the first time I get flowers. And I thought that was really cute, too. I thought that was really sweet. And then here in the group thing, she says, I've never thrown up in front of a boy. And I was like, I just thought that was so cute. She just says cute things, like cute things. But she's still sexy. Yes, girl. And so she gets sick. She has like this Annalise moment where she's like talking about like a childhood trauma in a teacup. Like she threw up in a teacup and stuff from I'm guessing Disney World or Disneyland, and which I thought I was like, is she having an Annalise moment? Please tell me she's not going to turn into an Annalise. But I don't think she's going to turn into an Annalise. I think she was just straight up just talking about this experience she had, and the editors just made it into an Annalise moment. But I don't think she's gonna be nice. I don't think she's gonna continuously talk about different childhood traumas. But I mean, like, if I had that experience childhood, throwing up in a teacup in front of everyone, it's supposed to be like a great day in Disney World or Disneyland and whatnot, and just threw up everywhere, like. I would feel pretty shitty too. So it's like, I get it, girl, I get it. So she gets sick. She writes this circular whatever thingy it is, and Peter is impressed. because she does it. She faces her fears, which I think is great. Go girl. So, so yeah, she faces her fears and stuff. She still ends up throwing up. But at least she didn't throw up all over. At least she was able to make it to the bathroom, to the toilet. I mean, hey, that's bright side. Yeah, she throws up, and then Peter gets water. Like cute, sweet Peter. He goes and gets her water, and then hugs her and stuff. And and he's impressed, and he's just like, he feels very impressed by her that she was able to do it and stuff. And they have a great moment, and he consoles her, and stuff. Great vibes, great vibes. Oh yeah. Then they get to this big rally course. What is it called? It's like, yeah, it's like, yeah, like this type of race. This race with obstacle course. Oh, yeah, an obstacle course. This obstacle course, and Kelly cheats. She cheats, and the girls are not happy about it, especially Tammy and Cheyenne. And once again, Cheyenne starts crying, like, okay, girl, we get it. Girl, are you sure you're ready to be on the show, girl? Because this show, if you are not in the right headspace, right mindset, like, this show is not for you. Like, this show is too much anxiety inducing, way too difficult of an experience. Like, you should not be on the show if you cannot get yourself together. Like, same thing with Annalise. Like, girl could just not get herself together. Like, girl, are you sure you want to be on this? You know what? I think she's probably gonna be, one of those chicks that they leave soon, but like by their own choice. Like, they just can't handle this ish anymore. I feel like she might do it. I feel like that's how it's gonna be her fate. Like, she's just like not gonna be able to deal with this anymore. Like, she's just gonna go like, I'm out of here. And I feel like that's gonna be it. So yeah, they're not happy about it. They confront Kelly, and then Kelly's just like, I didn't think the rules were so strict. I don't think it was so strict on the rules. I just did what I thought in the moment, whatever. The girls don't say that's a good enough excuse. She's just like, I don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to say. Sorry. Awkward moment, just awkward silence. Awkward silence is the worst. It's the worst. Then, oh yeah, Peter and Victoria have another moment. He goes out to the garden and he gives her these flowers. So she says how, she's so used to consoling everybody and being there for everyone as a nurse. And it was great that somebody could be that for her. And then he goes and gets her flowers. And it was such a sweet moment. So cute. I ship them. I ship it. Well, I ship it with a lot of girls, but I like their relationship. I feel like she's going to make it far. And she was also doing the lip bite again. Girl, where'd you go with this lip bite? I should have counted how many times she bites her lips, because I know she does that a lot. She's really good at flipping. She's really good at flipping. I can tell she is. The next episode, I'm going to count how many times she counts her lips, because I'm telling you, she does that a lot. I'm going to do a lip bite count next time. Stay tuned for that. And so, okay. And then Kelly interrupts again. Well, not again. She interrupts Cheyenne, and they got upset. Tammy and Cheyenne got upset. The other girls got upset too. Yes. Cheyenne and Tammy. Cheyenne goes and talks about it with Tammy. But for the other girls, never. They should tell the other girls too. I'm not sure. Yeah, like Tammy was just like, girl, what? How much more time do you need? Like, you just had your time, Like, she already was with him in the airplane. Like, what you doing now here? Like, come on, girl. And so it did not sit right with them. And something that, okay, so one thing that I noticed was, like, you don't have to let the girl, like, steal him. You know what I mean? Like, you can say no, like, learn from Natasha, girl. Come on, learn from Natasha. Okay. Oh, a funny moment. I want to say, my mom, the whole like first night of the first time meeting the girl, she was just like, yes, y eso, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué hace eso? Y eso. She was like, what's that? What's that doing here? She was like making fun and just seeing the girls like the whole night. Like it was so funny. But like, yeah, like yeah, she likes the girls. Like some of them, you know, of course, she likes some of them. Yeah, she likes some of them. But like a lot of the girls, she was just like I'm not gonna tell you what girls, but like some girls, she was just like, yes, what's and that? Like, what's that doing here? ¿Qué hace eso? ¿Qué hace esto? So yes, se tiene que ir. Those need to go. Those girls need to go. It's just so funny. My mom is probably like the ultimate shade queen. Probably like the ultimate shade disc queen. Yeah, that was really funny. You know, she also complimented, of course, you know, like I said, we like to lay and stuff. And she also said like how Natasha has like this like doll face, cara de muñeca, this doll face, which I agree. She's pretty, you know. She's really pretty, yeah, gorgeous. And yeah, like, just learn from Natasha. Like Natasha, like a straight up queen and a badass, was just like the answer is no, straight up. Like come on, Shiny. Like, she didn't have to let Tammy interrupt. Like I said, Tammy. I mean Kelly. She didn't have to let Kelly interrupt. Like you could have said no. You know, I feel like these girls always feel like when a girl feels like when a girl like is ready to comes and wants to cut them off, like they feel obligated, like, you know, to be nice, you know, like you don't want to seem rude, like you want to be polite, like so they just let them. But like, to hell with that. I'm trying to get this man over here, okay? I ain't playing games, okay? So I ain't moving, girl. You're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. Like if it was me, like I would be like, bitch, no. I wouldn't actually say that, you know, but you know, just for comedy effects. Bitch, no. Like you had your time. You had your time with him. I'm ready. You know, I haven't been able to speak with this man. I'm interested in this man. I haven't been able to speak with him. Okay, I haven't had any time with him. You had your time. I have not. Too little. We just started this conversation. So you can take your little white ass over there and you can wait. You can wait because I ain't done. I ain't done. I'm going to need more minutes. I'm going to take like more minutes and you're going to wait until I'm finished and I'm going to tell you when I'm finished. Okay? Okay, sit over there. Just say no. Like, you know. Like, I mean, I know if I'm in this game, like, I ain't playing around, okay? I ain't playing around. Like, and then Tammy tells it like that. Like, you should go back up. And then, like, Tammy made a really good point, and I thought that too. Like, you don't have to stay there now. Like, okay, like now you realize, man, I should have said no. And I'm like, well, girl, you can still do something about it. You can still do something about it. Go back up there and get him back and be like, okay, no, I ain't done with this conversation. I ain't done with this dude. We still got more to talk about. I'm gonna steal him back, okay? Like, you could have done that, but of course, she didn't. She didn't. For some reason, she didn't, and yeah. She started crying again. I don't know. I feel like she started crying. I don't know if she cried again. Like, she got emotional, you know. She got emotional and whatever. Like, thing is that, so the thing about these girls interrupting is, like, this definitely annoyed me, and I don't think it's okay. I don't condone it. I do find it annoying, and I do find it disrespectful to the other girls, especially the girls I haven't had a lot of time. You know, it's like, you know, like, I'm definitely all about, you know, fair play and stuff, you know, but the thing is that I ain't really gonna get that mad for the girls that aren't about that. Like, at the end of the day, this is a game, guys. This is a game, and a girl's gonna do what a girl's gotta do, okay? All's fair in love and war, okay? Don't hate the player, hate the game. Some players play dirty. Some players play dirty. No. You know, it's like Kelly even said. She was just like, sometimes you gotta be unfair in this game. Sometimes, you know, like sometimes you have to be unfair. Sometimes you have to be selfish. So I can understand where she's coming from, you know? Like, this is a game at the end of the day, so even though I don't condone it, a girl's just gonna do what she's gotta do to win, like, period. Like, and at the end of the day, you're not here to make any friends. You're not here to make any friends. You don't owe these girls anything. You're here straight for the dude. And a lot of these girls come into the show and they're just straight up laser focused on the man. I ain't focused on none of these bitches. I'm here for the man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about any of you other bitches. I don't give a fuck. I'm here for the man, only the man, and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So sorry if I gotta step on all of y'all's toes. I am here for the dude. Okay, come on. So, I mean, I get it. I get it. So it's just like you can't really blame. Like, I mean. But yeah, so she interrupts him and they have their moment where they like remember, because they're at the hotel. What a coincidence. They're at the very hotel where they met, and so they relive that again, you know, which I feel like he's really into her. I can tell he's into her, you know. I can tell he's really into Victoria too, you know, giving her flowers and stuff. Like, I like remembering what she said to him. Like, I can tell he's really interested in her and thinks about her. Like, that's a good sign. But I can tell he's also really interested in Kelly. You know, he does the move that he did with Hannah, where he lifted her up and put her on like the table or like a pool table, and then he did that with her in like in this bar table. He put her up there, and I could tell that gave me something like he's really into her. Like doing that, pulling that move on her, his move, like he is into her. Okay, she is going far. I can tell. And so what else? And yeah, they kiss, they make out, and then another awkward moment. Kelly goes back. Peter gives her the first impression rose. Yeah, I was thinking it had to be either between Victoria or Kelly, and he gives it to Kelly. And so Peter like puts it out there, like this is where they first met. And Kelly thinks like, I think Kelly said like this is where we first met, and then Deandra notes like, no, he didn't say where you first met. He said first spark. Your first spark bigger than that. And then she's like, I didn't even catch that. And then like a moment that I thought was really funny, she was just like, I didn't even catch it. Like, wow, like okay. You know, like she just made a face, like you could tell, like she just felt so awkward, just like ready to get out. Like she just felt so awkward. Like it was so funny. I guess so. Yeah. Okay. Then Madison gets the first 2-on-1 of the season, and they go to back to his house. She meets his parents, a very big deal, where they are renewing their vows. You know, of course, Peter's parents are cute and they're adorable. Their whole, you know, vow renewal and stuff, that was very sweet, very romantic. You know, we love them. And then Madison talks with the mom. The mom likes her. Madison likes her. You know, yeah. It's fun relationship stuff, talking with the mom, you know. Mom, daughter, soon to be daughter-in-law. So they had their moment, and then yeah, she says some words, and then Peter's mom, she throws the bouquet. It's something that I thought was really funny. Mom was just like with legs spread out, her short dress. She was just and legs spread out. She was just like, whoa. I don't know why I just thought that moment was so funny. Like, I don't know, it just so funny to me. I don't know if it's because she had like her legs spread out, you know. But she was just like, and then she, how low she was. She like bent over so much. She was just like, I don't know. I just found it so funny. I found it funny. I mean, and so yeah. So then Madison catches the bouquet. Like, oh, okay. Of course she does. Like, oh, Of course you catch the bouquet. Like, isn't that just a quadink-a-dink? I don't know. She's also a basketball player. She's obviously going to be good at catching things. But so it's possible that she just got it. But like by luck, by chance, by being experienced in catching and throwing and whatnot with their basketball and stuff. But I don't know. I get a feeling like they let her get that bouquet. I think those women let her get that bouquet. Like, come on, like, to have her moment and whatever, her TV moment and stuff. But like, they did really think that she kind of like they didn't let her, like they didn't just let her like I feel like they could have tried more. Like, when women are ready to catch that bouquet, they are not playing games. They're like they are ready to get that bouquet. But I saw some women like I really like trying, like kind of just like. Oh, speaking of that moment, that reminds me of a moment when I was like, okay, yeah. So I was just at Dominican Republic recently for winter break, and I went to a wedding from my aunt and her husband. They were renewing their vows, and they were married by contract through legally, but not by the church. They weren't married by church, so they wanted to do that, and they did that, and I went there, right, and then at the end, she throws a bouquet, and then me and my sister, they made us go and like grab the bouquet, and I was just like so pissed because I really did not want to get up, and then they still made me get up, and I was so pissed because I want to get up. Like, I can understand my sister, because my sister's 25. Like, okay, like sure, like maybe she wants to get married. She's ready for that. But I'm 18 going on to 19. Who's getting married? Who? Not me. Like, why do I gotta go get up to please kid? Like, I ain't getting married no time soon. But like they still made me get up. Me and my sister, we had to go up reluctantly because everybody just kept forcing us to. And it's like, what is it with society? What is it with society forcing people to do stuff they don't want to do, especially women? But like, if we did not want to get up, why did we have to get up? Especially me, who is no way in hell getting married anytime soon. But no, we was about to get up. We went by force, basically. And we didn't even really try, I didn't really try. I bet my sister probably didn't really try either. But somebody else got it and whatever and stuff, so yeah. But yeah, so then where was I? Okay. Yeah, so she throws it, okay, so it's like, okay, yeah, of course you got that bouquet. Like okay, like y'all really didn't just let her get that bouquet. Like, those women, they kind of just went like didn't really go for it as much as women usually would. So it's like, I don't know, I was just like, okay. I'm just like, okay. Oh, and then at Hannah, yes, Hannah. Hannah also shows up in the first night. She goes to give back Peter's wings that he gave her. Well, she didn't have to, but she just felt like she had to, and she wanted to do that. Like, okay, fine, I get that, okay. And then she comes back for the second group date, and second group date of the episode, season, whatever, and she So she comes back and she talks about the sexual experience she had with Peter in the windmill. They did it 4 times. And yeah, so then now the girls, the challenge is like now they have to talk about a sexual experience of theirs. And then this whole other thing starts happening, and then Hannah's crying. Peter goes to her, and they start talking about all this stuff and their whole experience together and all this other stuff, and maybe still present feelings. Where there was fire, there was ash. Where there was fire, there's ashes. And so, one question that needs to be answered, that was left as a cliffhanger, that needs to be answered and to be continued episode, is that would Hannah come back to the show as a contestant in Peter's season? Guys, no way in hell. No way in hell that she's doing this. No. I don't think she's going to. I don't see that. That would be crazy. That would be the first time in Bachelor history, which I guess would probably do very good in the ratings part, but it's just, I don't think so, dude. Like yes, we've seen contestants come back, but they stayed contestants. Like, they didn't go on to become the Bachelor or the Bachelor. They come back, but they come back, still never having been Bachelor, Bachelorette, just having stayed a contestant. So that's normal, because let me just try again, whatever. But to come back after being the Bachelor, the Bachelorette, that has never happened, and I don't think it ever will, because I really don't think that these people that went on to become the Bachelor, Bachelorette, whatever, if their relationship didn't succeed, would come back to be a contestant. I don't think so, because let me tell you something. Something you could tell, this experience is hard. It is hell. Okay, it's hell. You can tell that this is a really hard experience. These people go through a lot of shit in this experience, and it's especially after going on to become the Bachelor, the Bachelorette. You've been through so much, and it's you don't want to go back to being a contestant is very hard. So it's you don't want to come back to that hell, especially when you've been from a high place to go back to a low place. Not calling a contestant a low place, but to be a contestant, to be the Bachelor, very different positions, very, it's not the same thing, to become the Bachelor, Bachelor, it's so grand, it's a big deal. Whereas to be a contestant, you're just a contestant. But if you're the Bachelor, Bachelor, it's a very big deal. It's a huge thing. And why, after getting that spotlight and after becoming getting so high, would you come back down to being a contestant? Nah, I know I would not. So I don't think Hannah, especially with how hard her experience in this franchise has been, I don't think so. No. There's also a very strong chance that this is all, that Hannah isn't really messed up like this, and this is all just, this is all just a producer stunt, just producers doing this for, views and ratings and entertainment, but it's not real. I'm not sure if this is real or not, if Hannah is really messed up about this, or this is all fake, and this is just, they're just doing this for the show, I'm not really sure, but it doesn't make sense. I don't believe it. I don't really entirely believe it, because it's if Hannah is gonna still be hung up on somebody, it should be Tyler, right? I would expect it to be Tyler, right? I would. So it's but to be messed up on Peter, I don't know. If there was somebody that she was still like this for, I would believe if it was Tyler. But Peter, shouldn't it be Tyler? I just feel it would make more sense if it was Tyler. But Peter, I don't know. It doesn't really make sense to me. We'll just have to wait and see for the next episode. But I'm not sure. But some other, before ending this, some things that I want to mention is one thing I wanted to go back to talking about with the topic of Cheyenne is like I understand, you know, her feel. This is very hard for me because it's just like, you know, I'm being like with her like, come on girl, like get yourself together, like why you doing this, like why you crying, or why you like get it together. The thing is that I know what this is like. This is coming from a definite crier. I'm such a crier. I will literally cry over everything, anything, and you know, I'm very emotional, very sensitive. So it's like I understand this type of behavior, but it's like I don't know. It doesn't feel like she has enough reason to be acting like this. Like she's doing it for like really not that much of a reason. It's just like all over the place, like for no reason over every little thing. It's like get yourself together, especially when you're on a show. Like you need to get yourself together. Like you cannot be letting yourself seem like, you know, this is national TV. Come on, like let's get it together. But it's like it's very hard for me to say that coming from a person who like me, it's like highly sensitive, like really emotional, like because like I get it. So it's like I don't want to be hypocritical. It's like I don't know how to feel. Like I feel like she was like I want to say, like girl, get yourself together. But at the same time, I don't know how I would be like if I was in this experience. Because again, this is a very hard experience. So it's like who knows how I would be like? Who knows how I react? So it's like I don't know. It's just like I don't know. Like I don't know. You know, when you don't know how to think, you don't know how to feel. Like, you know, you don't like you're not really sure. You're just like that's how I am. It's just like, so, I don't know. And also the Alexa girl, Alexa, she's the one who does all the waxing. I bet that there's gonna be one episode, like you know, at the end of the episode where they do like this, you know, this funny gag or whatever. I feel like at the very end, like there's probably gonna be a scene where it's like the girl needs something waxed or whatever, and then she goes like, "I can do that," you know. Like I'm betting on that. Catch into for that. Like I'm betting it from now. I'm betting it. Like that is so gonna be a gag here. Like in one of the episodes, I can see him. And then okay, yes, and finally, the emotional support cow, Ashley P. So there was this emotionally support cow. The girl says I was like the girl's really funnily. She's just like it was a joke. You know, it's a joke. Yeah. So I'm not sure if she's actually an emotional support animal or she just said that it's an emotional support animal as a joke. But like either ways, I love the cow. The cow had really pretty eyes. Like, really, I love how I'm now just like talking about the cow. But yeah, like she just had like these big brown eyes. I love the cow. I think the cow was really cute and pretty. And also, I've heard about emotional support animals in the news before, and I thought the topic was so interesting. And immediately I was like, oh my god, I should have. Like, what else was meant for me? Like, come on, like emotional support animal. I mean, I'm right here. Like I need one. Like, so yeah, so like people just like take these emotional support animals, and they're there. People with anxiety and depression, and they, you know, like, you know, I definitely have very, you know, my past roles. You know, I have past roles. You know, still sort of struggles with anxiety. Once again, that's how, you know, I can still not fully judge Cheyenne because it's like, you know, my past problems, you know, my past struggles. Like, yes, I am still struggles right now. Like, yes, I understand the anxiety, you know, and all that stuff. You know, I understand the high sensitivity and emotion. So it's like, and so yeah, like I heard about these emotional support animals, and I was like, that is so cool for people with like anxiety. Like, like that's really nice. Like these animals and like their pets, and it's like they're there to be there for them and support them emotionally. Like I thought that was so fascinating, and I just love that reference with this cow here. Like, yes. Like, I just love, because I heard about them before, so I loved seeing that again here. Like, yes, like a reminder, like a great reminder. Like, yes, the like emotional support animals, like those are so cool. So it's like, yeah, I just like seeing that, even if it's not really an emotional support animal. I don't really know if it's an emotional support cat, but I just love that, the reference. So yeah, that's it. That's it for the end of my review. Those are my thoughts and stuff. Let me know what you thought about. I would love to hear about what you guys thought about this episode too. This is why I love doing this. I want, to start a community, a chat, a conversation. Like, I really would love to hear comments about what you thought about the episode, the premiere. Who are your favorites? What were the girls that stood out to you? What were your favorite moments? Like, yes, like, stop. Like, do you agree with some of my opinions about what I thought? Did you catch some of the stuff that I catched? Yeah, so like, let's talk about it. Let's get into it in the comment section. So remember to like, comment, and share and subscribe. And I will see you guys for the next episode 2 of The Bachelor. And I'll see you next time. Bye.